Life often feels like a journey filled with challenges, questions, and moments of doubt. But, throughout history, people have passed down short and simple stories that carry deep wisdom. These stories are called parables. Today I want to share with you 5 timeless parables that can transform the way you see the world, and even the way you live your life. Let's begin. The Two Wolves. One evening, an old Cherokee chief told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside every person. He said, "My son, inside each of us, there are 2 wolves. One wolf represents anger, envy, greed, arrogance, and fear. The other wolf represents love, kindness, humility, peace, and hope." The boy thought about it and asked, "Grandfather, which wolf wins?" The chief quietly replied, "The one you feed." Lesson. Every day, with our choices, words, and thoughts, we feed one of these wolves. If we focus on negativity, that wolf grows stronger. But if we choose kindness, patience, and love, then the good wolf will guide our lives. So ask yourself each day, which wolf am I feeding? The bamboo tree. In Asia, there's a special type of bamboo tree. When you plant the seed, for years nothing happens. You water it, care for it, protect it, but for the first 4 years, there is no visible growth. Then, in the 5th year, something amazing happens. The bamboo suddenly shoots up more than 80 feet in just a few weeks. Lesson. Growth takes time. Just because you can't see results right away doesn't mean nothing is happening. Often, the most important growth is invisible. It's the foundation being built inside us: discipline, patience, and resilience. Remember, great things take time. Don't give up too soon. The blind men and the elephant. A group of blind men once encountered an elephant for the first time. One touched its trunk and said, "An elephant is like a snake." Another touched the leg and said, "No, it is like a tree." Another touched the side and said, "You are both wrong. It's like a wall." Each man was partly right, but none of them could see the whole truth. Lesson. In life, we often believe our perspective is the only truth. But in reality, we all see just a part of the bigger picture. True wisdom comes from humility, from listening to others, being open, and understanding that truth is larger than ourselves. The Starfish Story. One morning a man walked along the beach. Thousands of starfish had washed ashore and were dying in the sun. He noticed a young boy picking them up one by one and throwing them back into the sea. The man said, "Why are you doing this? There are so many starfish you can't possibly make a difference." The boy picked up another starfish, gently threw it back into the ocean, and replied, "I made a difference for that one." Lesson. Sometimes we feel powerless against the problems of the world, but every small act of kindness matters. You may not change everything, but you can change something for someone, and that is enough. The broken pot. A water bearer in India carried 2 pots, tied to a pole across his shoulder. One pot was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water. The other pot had a crack and leaked along the path. Day after day, the cracked pot arrived half empty. The pot felt ashamed of its flaw. One day it said to the water bearer, "I am broken and useless. Why do you still carry me?" The man smiled and said, "Look at the flowers on your side of the path. I knew about your crack, so I planted seeds along the way. You have been watering them every day, and now they bring beauty to the village. Without you, there would be no flowers. Lesson: our flaws and weaknesses can still be blessings. Often, the things we see as failures are the very things that make the world more beautiful. Never underestimate the value you bring, even if you feel imperfect. These parables remind us that wisdom is not found in long explanations, but in simple truths. Feed the right wolf. Be patient like the bamboo. Stay humble like the blind men should have been. Make a difference, even if it's small, like the boy with the starfish. And remember, even your cracks can bring beauty to the world. Which parable spoke to your heart the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need these words today.